meeting with Peter Walsh, the owner from the crime publisher Milo Books in Britain. We will pick him up later on at the Central Station, and I have an appointment with him to show him the spots where in the 70s and 80s the Irish, Manchester, London and Liverpool crime groups had their hangout. Mr. Walsh is here for his doing his research for his coming publishing of the book, of a book who will give insight in the history of the, let's call it the Amsterdam connection between the English mafia groups and the IRA and the Dutch mafia groups in the golden hush period, where tons and tons of hashish and ecstasy pills from one group where Enstra also belongs to, the very famous real estate mafia Mongol who got killed. Also, I will discuss a little bit with him our ongoing project, the Killing Fields of Amsterdam. He is considering to publish in English for the English market and the American market. So now I'm going to the Central Station to pick him up and to welcome him in the Killing Fields of Amsterdam. It was the office officially in those days of the Manchester crew. And can you believe it? Around this corner, literally, they were loading up their transport there. Yeah, you could look. You could also go stand and have a cigarette and talk with them while they're putting it in. It's no secret. Major meetings, the people say from different groups, it's also walking distance. For general meetings, they go to Senesta Hotel. It's around the corner. You want to see it or not? Yeah. They have to say meetings on neutral ground. Right. Then everybody went to the Senesta Hotel because everything is walking. And in those days, again, I cannot say enough to give you the atmosphere. 80 or 90% of the guys from the, say, the Manchester crew, the London crew, Liverpool, had like a representative who lives in Amsterdam. The bosses were all back. The big bosses, they came once in a while here if there was a problem or a big deal. But they had like a, say, like a representative manager here, who lives, and they all live here. So everybody had this morning's coffee walking. Nobody, not a few English had a car.
Not many had cars.
No, because they were all living downtown. They hardly get out of downtown. They love downtown. That you will find official documents. The English were pretty much many times upset with Holland that the motherfuckers got, I think they're very coward. Because you are, or you are a partner or you are not partner, in my opinion. And you are a partner with England. I'm not a capitalist, so I'm generally against, as well England, the bosses, as the Dutch. But the general picture, they are, the bosses are friends. You know, so if England can come to you to come to aid to save your butt from the Germans, you know, and now the enemy is sitting having party here. You get the point, and you close eye because because we know we're gonna get, say for example, Colonel Patrick in jail and those guys. We might have a bomb in our car because they did shot a couple of guys in there. Yeah, they did in Roermond. It was in the 80s.
Shot some guys in Germany.
Yeah, also, but they thought they were shooting English soldiers who were in holiday in Roermond or Helmond.
Right.
I remember, but it were Australians.
Really? Right.
Yeah, tourists.
Right.
Remember even the what's his name, the politic boss of the IRA, still at the beard?
Jerry Adams, yeah.
Apologize for visiting the
Right.
camera for that killing.
Yeah.
Remember, you know, might remember now?
Right, yeah, yeah.
So they have a few IRA incidents and they sit in the pants.
Killing Fields of Amsterdam, presented by Steve Brown, the notorious so-called drug lord of the Amsterdam-Noir. Theft, smuggling, rip-offs, betrayal, revenge, murder. Steve Brown is one of the few people that still lives to tell you the true story. Drugs, gambling, prostitution. Take a glimpse into the mind of the man that knew both killers and victims in over 40 homicide cases in the Amsterdam underworld.
Kroongetuige Steve Brown bracht de macht in Hoogland voor de moord op Bruinsma achter de tralies.
Brown also escaped an attempt on his life by a professional Balkan assassin.
In de jaren 80 en 90 kan je zeggen dat de bakermat op Killing Fields of Amsterdam op de Amsterdamse-Noir is ontstaan. Turkse en Joegoslavische maffia, de Hollandse genozen en God mag weten wie nog meer hadden hier vrij spel.
Oh, wat mooi! Daar is het.
In een pad zoals dit is André geëindigd na een helse martelpraktijk en vervolgens de font ingepleurd. Ik run in die tijd met mijn Chinese vrienden het knoert van een illegaal casino. Prostitutie was eigenlijk maar een bijzaak. Uiteraard met toestemming van de Amsterdamse politie Noir.
Best-selling crime author Steve Brown, once owner of the infamous government-subsidized coffee shops The Happy Family, knew all the notorious gangsters from that time and beyond.
Zonder problemen tonen de Thaise autoriteiten stoffelijk overschot. Deze keer overleefde Miremet het niet. De man liep zijn kantoor binnen, zei wat en schoot hem door het hoofd.
This is the forbidden story of corruption, organized crime, vicious notorious murders and treason in Amsterdam on the highest scale. The facts of the underworld that the Dutch government never wants you to know. The Killing Fields of Amsterdam will expose the shocking truth behind the Amsterdam underworld. Presented by Steve Brown.